I'm Adam Willems, lead reporter at the Financial Revolutionist.
Jonathan Silver, CEO of Engage People.
Thank you for being here. I'm wondering if you could sort of briefly outline what Engage People does.
Sure. So we're a fintech loyalty company, and we are building a pay with points network for loyalty programs. So it's the ability for members in a program to use their points as a form of currency at checkout when they're buying an item.
I'm wondering why that's important and what sort of research backs that up.
Sure. So why it's important is members are looking for ubiquity of their currency. They do all this effort to earn their points. And we're trying to democratize the process of how you can use your points and enable it. And so our research shows that 76% of consumers are looking for more better ways of using their points in a more convenient manner. And so the ability to do it in checkout when I'm paying for products as normal and just being prompted with the ability, do you want to use your points for this, has a huge impact on member engagement, spend on their credit card, and driving loyalty, as well as driving frequency of transactions and basket size, increase in basket size at the retailer.
Understood. So it's really a good play for consumers and merchants and credit card issuers.
Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. So if you think about it, the consumer point of view, I get to use my points in the spur of a moment. So I'm checking, I'm at an airport and I tap my card, it says, do you want to use your points for that? Mm-hmm. So it's convenient and it drives higher engagement. For a retailer, I'm getting increase in spend, I'm getting access to new customers at a lower cost than traditional options. And for the sponsors, I'm giving people more utility for the points, which is going to drive further spend. So what we do see is people who redeem are spending about $1,500 a month more on their card than those who don't. So it's driving huge value for all partners, all parties involved.
$1,500 seems like a lot for just spending by points.
So what happens is a member goes from inactive to active. So we've seen, what our research has shown us is that about 25% of the base who uses their pay with points now becomes an active cardholder. And so if you think about it, I wasn't using the card, I was in front of my wallet, and now it becomes front of the wallet, so this huge increase in spend.
Right, so it's not even that they're spending more money across the board, it's just with that specific card they're spending $1,500
exactly.
more. Yeah. Understood. What do you normally get out of events like Fintech Meetup?
For us, we're not a known entity, we're not a big brand. And so it's the ability for us to go and get face-to-face with potential partners. So we're looking to integrate into retailers, into payment processes, e-commerce sites. And so this has been a great opportunity for us to get in front of people we wouldn't normally be able to get to and start those conversations.
Understood.
It's actually been an incredibly beneficial for us so far.
In what respect?
The meetings we've had are meetings that have taken us a long time to get. And now we're at least starting those conversations, and it increases our speed to closing a deal.
Right, totally. So where do you see yourself a year from now with that in mind?
From the event or just in general?
Yeah. From the event and I guess both.
Yeah, so the event, look, we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
It's been unbelievably good for us with lots of learning on how to do it even better next year. And as an organization, our goal, probably in 3 years' time, is to have points to be ubiquitous. So that every consumer is treating it like a form of payment and it becomes part of their lifestyle.
Totally. My last question is whether there are any questions I haven't asked that you feel like I should have.
I think the high level is what we're building works, and we've got the data to show it. And it's not, hey, if they build it, they will come. It's actually working today. And so we'll put $1 billion through the network next year. We'll put $4 billion through the network in 2 years, in 3 years' time. So there's a huge uptake for this, and there's a huge demand, and it is driving the right ROI for everybody involved in the process.
Understood. Well, thank you. It was great to meet you.
Thank you for your time.
Of course.